Hello, I'm Jay, owner of Volunteer Audio in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. I want to show you the latest from Kenwood Motorsports. This is their new P-HD1F system for Harley Davidson. It's very low cost and it's really a great value. So watch this video and I'll show you what you get and who this system was really designed for. This video is brought to you by VolunteerAudio.com, your #1 source for all things Harley-Davidson audio. From individual radios, speakers, and amps to complete plug-and-play amp and speaker systems, we've got you covered. And once you've ordered your package from Volunteer Audio, it includes lifetime tech support. And we have the very best step-by-step installation video so you can install it yourself and save money. All right, so let me tell you about this system from Kenwood. This was done in conjunction with a company called Hogtunes. It was developed to be a very easy to install plug-and-play system that meets a price point that we've never had before at Volunteer Audio. This full system at the time of this video is $589. Now I understand at any time things can change, but at $589 for an upgrade for your Harley that comes with amps and speakers, absolutely crazy price point. It had us a little worried and a little scared. So I'm gonna show you what you get. We're also done some other videos where we show how to install it and what it sounds like. So definitely look at Volunteer Audio's YouTube channel to see those as well. This is the P-HD1F, which is a front fairing system for 14 and newer street glide, electric glide. Ultra limited, we'll say, but they've got a 4-speaker system more specifically for you. And also road glide. So this will do any of those. Now, if you've got a street glide, it's going to come with new front grills. If you have a road glide, you are going to reuse your stock grills. It's going to include some Kenwood Excelon front 6.5-inch speakers. The factory speaker in your Harley was a 5 1/4. It was very, very low quality built and not normally loud enough to hear going down the road. And Kenwood's idea with making this system was to meet a price point that everyone can afford, make it super easy to install, and be loud enough to hear going down the highway. Now, the reason I say that is Volunteer Audio loves to build amazing audio systems. The ones that you want to go show your friends and brag about how much better yours is than theirs. Also, they go so loud that you want to turn it down while you're going down the road. So we're used to these over-the-top crazy systems, and there's a lot of you out there that absolutely love them, and it meets your price point. But most of the time, those systems are $2,000 to $3,000. This is under $600. You're going to get an amplifier. You're going to get a single amplifier. It's 2-channel. It's only going to run 2 speakers. And in the future, if you decided you want to add more speakers, Kenwood's got it where we just add a second amplifier. But this is a 160 watt by 2 amplifier that does 80 watts RMS at 2 ohm. Now Kenwood's going to include 2 ohm speakers so you get all the power out of the amplifier. But you're not buying a 4-channel amp that'll run 8 speakers. You're getting a simple 2-channel amp to meet the price point and to do its job. You're also going to get wiring. You're going to get power and ground wire to go from the battery to the amp. You're also going to get plug-and-play input and output harnessing. Now the difference with this harnessing than some of the more expensive kits is this is simply going to plug into the front speaker pods. So they're going to get signal from the radio at the front pods going into the amp, going to come out of the amp and feed back to the front pod speakers. So very simplistic, very inexpensive harnessing. Now you're never going to have the ability to fade with this kind of harnessing. So even if you add rear speakers, you're not going to be able to adjust the front and rear. But for most of you looking for a 2-speaker upgrade, that's really not going to matter. It also comes with a jumper harness that if you add that second amp, it's as simple as plugging into the first amp and then plugging into the second amp, and it's going to make it very, very easy to add on later on. Now, we strive at Volunteer Audio to do quality over quantity. It's never been our idea to stack lower cost systems over and over and over. And I'll tell you, if you're trying to meet the price point of this system, and this is all you want to do is front speakers, this may be for you. If you're the type that's going to do 4, 6, or maybe even 8 speakers, I think we have systems that use 1 larger amp. It's going to be easier to install, and overall you're going to be happier with in the long term. But if you're the type, the normal person, and so many of you out there are just looking to be able to hear it going down the road, and you don't have a $2,000 to $3,000 budget to spend on your audio, they've hit the nail on the head. because we did a bike for a guy named Joe. He works at our local Harley dealer. He had the actual boom audio upgraded system factory. So he had the bigger amp and the better speakers from Harley Davidson. He still wasn't happy with it. We did a Kenwood system, and he has bragged and bragged and bragged on how much better it sounds than what he had. We also compared it at the dealer to the HD Audio by Rockford system, and it sounded better than that too. So if you're comparing to the stock system, or even the Boom Audio add-on Boom Stage 1 or Boom Stage 2 system, or the HD Audio by Rockford, we feel this is a better price point. It's just as easy, if not easier, to install, and it sounds better than all of those. Now, if you're going to compare it to like our Hertz Stage 4 system that has a 1,000-watt RMS, it's not going to compare. But it's not even close to the same price, and we understand there are different clientele, different people that have different budgets and different desires. Most of my life, I've wanted the most expensive and been able to afford something right there in the middle, and I think that's where this is going to really shine and take place. Now, they offer this in a couple other systems. They make the P-HD1F. That is going to be 4 speakers. You're going to get cut in 6x9s to go on your lids, as well as 2 amplifiers all in one big kit. We've done another video on that. If you want to see what comes with that, watch that video, watch the install, watch the writing footage when it's done. We want to make sure we don't oversell something and you understand exactly what you're going to get. They also make the 4UT, which the P-HD4UT is going to come with 2 amplifiers. It's going to come with upper speakers, and it's going to come with Tour Pack speakers for you ultra limited guys. So many options. They're all going to be available at volunteeraudio.com. They're very simple to install. And here's the really crazy thing. You do not need, and you cannot flash your stock radio and use this system. It works on the factory non-amp 2 or 4 speaker flash that your local Harley dealer could flash if you don't have, but it normally just comes in your radio already ready to go. That has a few limitations. It means we're going to have a little more bass than you probably want at high volume. So we're going to probably keep the radio bass at flat or even turn down to get more clarity while it's loud. We've seen this in our install, but it made it where you don't have to rent a flash tool and you don't have to go somewhere to get it flashed. So it made that install very simple. Now, Kenwood did add a sensitivity adjustment. So you can adjust the input sensitivity from your radio to this amp. We found in most cases right at 12 o'clock noon or halfway is perfect for the stock radio without being flashed. That's where we're recommending you to set it. But for you guys that bought a SoundStream radio, we actually have adjustment now on this amplifier. If you bought a Hogtune setup, which I know I told you earlier, Hogtune's worked with Kenwood, the Hogtune amps have no adjustment. So we don't have any way to adjust that input sensitivity. The Kenwood does, so it's going to work much better if you've got a SoundStream aftermarket radio and you're now wanting to add amps and speakers. We can actually adjust that and make it sound right. And you're going to get much better clarity with the SoundStream radio than the stock radio. So easy things that they've done. They made some really easy to install brackets. They made really easy to install wiring. They made it where it's kind of dummy proof on input sensitivity, and they made it where you don't have to flash your radio. And most of all, they made it at a super low price point. Now with that, you still get a 2-year warranty on the amp, you still get a 2-year warranty on the speakers, and if your sole goal is just to hear it going down the road, not to blow your friends away, not to compete in some sort of parking lot competition with your Harley, and you simply want to hear the audio, this may be for you. And I want you to watch our other videos and compare the sound of this system to some of our other systems and find what it is that you're after. Give us a call at 1-844-30-AUDIO, talk to Scotty, talk to Rick, talk to Samantha. Sometimes you'll get me depending on what time of day it is. And we'll go over with you what your end goal and desires are, and we'll do our best to help you figure out your budget and with the genre of music you're listening to, put together that perfect system for you. We're excited to have this offered. I think there are going to be a lot of people really happy with its price point and its ease of install. And if you don't want to put it in, contact us at Volunteer Audio. We'd love to do the install for you. We'd love to meet you and make sure it's all set up absolutely perfect. Thank you so much for watching about the latest from Kenwood Motorsport Audio and the latest they've built for Harley Davidson. Thank you for watching Volunteer Audio. Please like this video. It moves us up in search standings, which has other people watch us. It helps us a lot when you do that. If you want to know more about the latest in motorcycle audio, subscribe to Volunteer Audio's YouTube channel. We're going to show you the latest products. We're going to show you how to install it. We're going to show you how to use it as well. And as I just mentioned a minute ago, you can call us at 1-844-30-AUDIO. We'd love to hear from you. You'll get a live person that's very knowledgeable and an expert in motorcycle audio to answer all your questions. If you want to see all the available packages, go to our website, www.volunteeraudio.com, and check out all that we have to offer. Thank you for watching, and as always, God bless.